another Transformers review. Yeah, so we have our much awaited Legends class figure right here. This is no other than Flame Walker from Mechanic Studio, aka Mech Fans Toys, and we have again Hobby's Toy Box. It says they're 1,500, so I got this from Hobby's Toy Box. It is 1,500 pesos. It is MS-21. We got no other than Legends class HotRod. There you go. Nice box art. We got some product shots. We got accessories. We got the fishing pole, two blasters, the buzzsaw cutter, and you got the transformation. You also have goggle heads right there. Really nice box art. Really beautiful box. And let's get going with the unboxing now. I got this this thing for quite a while now, and I wasn't able to do an unboxing because of the recent things that have been happening lately, and I was focused on some other figures. So let's grab the chance to unbox this little fella right now. And let's open our Ziploc. We have the Ziploc. We're going to throw this away. We don't need that. And we also have the manual right there. Nothing to write home about. Just your regular standard MFT Mechanic Studio manual. Got two of those. We have the plastic prison. Let's get him out of there. Using our cutter, of course. We are just going to use that. I think there's another one over here. Let's cut this loose. There you go. And I think that's all good now. I can't seem to open it. What's happening? Are there any more plastic? Nope, that's pretty much it. But why is it not opening? That is absolutely weird. Oh, everybody's getting all over the place. There you go. Let's get this out of here. Throw it away. Okay, they're gone. And that's your figure right. This is ridiculously small and light. Now, folks, if you remember the MFT Wreck-Gar, and I told you that that thing was light, this is lighter than that, and I can't believe I paid 1,500 for this. This is absolutely light. I can't feel the heft. Wow. Let's put some guns on this thing. Okay. There you go. Guns. Let's take a look at that face. The face sculpt is okay, although he looks young. But I think, you know, we're going to get a little nice comparison later on. I like the white that they used. And this is what my friend Xavier said. If you use white or gray, it makes the face of a Transformer a lot younger than silver. So definitely that's something. He looks okay this way. There we go. Definitely the angle. And when you give that angled look, he looks very much like HotRod. But from afar, I don't really feel that face. Really nice color right there. Same color as that they used from Flame Commander, which we are going to compare. This is a comparison review between three HotRods, which is Flame Commander, Papa Toys, and this new Flame Walker. And he is just really looking so thin and small. There you go. I'm going to put that there. Try to focus on that. And let's try to get those other figures and do a quick size comparison. So this is, look at the size. Wow. So this is Papa Toys, and of course this is the Flame Commander from Mech Fans Toys. And wow, you can just really see the size right there. I am not a big fan of what's happening right now. This is extremely small. This is, I think that is just really right when it comes to size, because the Mech Fans Toys Flame Commander is a tad taller from them, but this is a very big difference. And we'll see later on. So let's try to get these two first, because they're HotRod. So you would see that the face of this is a little more bland versus the Papa Toys. I'm trying to focus it, and I really think that the Papa Toys is not that. This one right here, this one's Papa Toys, is not that bad, but you can definitely see that this is a lot, you know, what do you call this, bigger, and the eyes have more life versus this. It looks really dead looking. I don't know, I just really can't put my finger on it. This feels a little weird, although I like the chin, I like the nose. This one's nose is a little humanish and the lips are kind of more human, but this has more life to it, and this one feels pretty dead to me. Let's compare him with his older self. Do that. Focus. And again, the Flame Commander has more attitude and more profile than this dead looking fella. So I don't know. I'm not just really a big fan of what's happening right now with the Flame Commander. I mean not Flame Commander, Flame Walker. I was so excited to get this, and I'm a little disappointed with what I got now. It looks very plain. Looks pretty dull. Right there. And I know that my camera is not really angled that well, so we're going to take a pause so that we can see a proper size scaling of these folks. And we'll be right back. So I lowered the camera stand a bit, and now we can see how small the situation really is. This is a very small figure. This figure is just a tad taller or smaller than this one, but this one is just, of course, the tallest, and it is okay. And I think that this would be the proper size comparison when it comes to Hot Rods versus Rodimus Prime. There would just be a slight change in height, but not too very big change. And this is just really super small. Now, if we take a look at the accessories, what you could do is you can actually just let him hold the buzzsaw, and it's not really like it changes the hand, kind of like what's in the movie. So if we take a look at that, you'd see that it's held by the hand and not the hand changed. Same goes with our fishing pole. If we put the fishing pole right there, sure biting today, Daniel. Yeah, fish are sure biting. You got yourself a whopper. So there you go. So that's Hot Rod with his fishing rod. There you go. Fishing rod, Hot Rod. You get it. Alright. And I don't want to pop the head off, but let's take a look at this head. So we have the visored head. I think that looks really great. It has more life now compared to the one that we have. And, you know, I'd probably want to start using this instead later on, but let's see. Again, biggest gripe, soulless, emotionless eyes and face right there. Alright, we're going to take another pause. Let's transform these fellas and compare them in their Hot Rod car mode, vehicle mode, and see who looks a lot better. Welcome back, folks. So let's try to transform Hot Rod into his alt mode, or to his vehicle mode. But before that, let's take a look at Hot Rod once more. So articulation wise, he is pretty okay. Alright, so you have the usual articulation. You got shoulder articulation, goes like there. You have waist articulation. You have thigh swivels. You can bend the knee. You also have like ankle tilts. So he is very posable, and that is likely the plus for this toy. But other than that, he is very plain. He is lighter than Wreck-Gar, MFT Wreck-Gar, and I just feel that it's too expensive for his size. Now, another thing that I noticed is that there was no way for you to mount the, what do you call this, matrix of leadership, but I was trying to put it in, like try to make him hold the matrix, but there's no way for you to make him hold that matrix right there. So this matrix, by the way, comes from the MFT Flame Commander, and he does not come along with his own matrix of leadership. So let's get going with this fella. So what I want to do is I unfold this section right here. There you go. I'll try to just do that. And there is also this section, this side right here, but you can just unhook that. And what happens is, as you unhook it, you can see that it becomes straight down in the middle, and this becomes the canopy of the car. And right there, I already feel like there's no glass canopy, or there's no they're using a metallic paint to actually just come up with the canopy or the glass or the windshield area, which is not really a big, it's I'm not a big fan of that. So let's try to do the, oh, see, and it pops. So that happened several times for me. The whole thing just pops off. So what I did was I opened the chest, like it was like that, and you gotta open these sections, the hood of the car, and just open this section and bring out the engine block. Now once you have the engine block, you have to bring, this is the weird part, so you have to rotate, try to angle that, there you go, yeah, rotate this section right here. I'm gonna try to do it again. Let's try it this way. There you go. I think it was this way. So you have to angle it in that in that section right there, and then rotate it so the head would be down below. There you go. And you have to rotate the head to the side like that. Now as you do that, you can then rotate these arms, and you have to bring them all the way up, like that, so that it angles together with the hood. So if you take a look at the top side, you're pretty much there. Now what you want to do is rotate the arms, and once you rotate the arms like this, you want to get right, you want to get that screw hole covered like that, and then do the same thing, rotate it like so, get the screw covered, snap it in, and you're pretty much done with the front end of your car. So what you want to do now here is just rotate this like so. Sorry, try to rotate it like that, and have to open these panels. There you go. Now, as you open that, and you have to make sure that these two things are facing out, because once you do that, you have to rotate them now, and you have to bring this. So it's very reminiscent to the Papa Toys. Okay. You have to fold this now. There's like a double hinge here. Now as you fold that, okay, you have to angle it in a way where it reaches, there's this, if you take a look at that, there are two pegs right there, and they should shoot near the crotch guard like that. And I have to do it here too. So it's just really tricky to angle it. Okay, give me a second, I'm just gonna pause. So we're back. There was actually someone at the door. I had to get it. And now, okay, so there we go. So you have to really just push it in. And once you do that, you can lock and angle it. Okay, so there are these things that were folded like this from the legs. So all you have to do is just unflip that and let it sit flush, and it would look like that. I'm just trying to angle it some more. And the toes just have to cover this section, but pretty much that is it. That's your hot rod right there. It's the alternate mode of hot rod, this futuristic Cybertronian car. It looks okay. I'm not really too thrilled with the way this is designed. So I'm used to having like clear canopies right here, like a clear plastic glass canopy kind of thing for the windshield or the canopy area, and that just really is weird, you know, just to see like metallic blue paint on it. So let's take a closer gander at what's happening here. I'm gonna just set this down. By the way, it rolls, really rolls great. But here is MFT, the MFT Flame Commander in his hot rod mode, and here is Papa Toys. Let me take Fire Drive, right, whatever his name now is. Firebolt, there you go. But as you can see, he is very small, and compared to this, I really think that the Flame Commander hot rod mode is still one of the best Legends class hot rod modes there is. Now, compared to this, the transformation of the Papa Toys is okay, the size is okay. It's just that they have that same problem. They use paint, or they don't have like a clear canopy to display the car and it's, you know, the robot in its car mode, and they are just using that similar, very similar transformation sequence. So I would say that the similarities from this would be from this section right here, although they tweaked it a bit where this one covers this face, and you can see that MFT or Mechanic Studio has an exposed section, right? And this one's definitely bigger. There you go. So that is pretty much it. Very simple transformation, very flat, very tiny. That's a very tiny car right there. And you be the judge. I mean, I still love the MFT Flame Commander. This is really one of the best, if not my favorite, Legends class hot rod vehicle mode. I mean, look at that. Has heft, has weight, has a clear canopy, really vibrant red. This one is really a more light kind of red with an orange kind of feel. Very nice metallic blue though, but again, I believe that it could have been done a lot better with glass canopy or plastic clear plastic canopy. We're going to take our final pause, transform this guy back into his robot mode, and do some more size comparisons with his fellow Autobots. We are back with Flame Walker. This is again MS-21 Flame Walker from Mechanic Studio, aka MFT. So we are going to compare him with his fellow Legends class 1986 movie line Autobots. And here we have good old Cub, his little buddy in the movie, who saw great potential in him. And we also have one of our really recent reviewed Transformers, which I said that he's so tiny, he is so... Whoa, what happened right there? He just fell. There you go. We have Wreck-Gar. And I'm telling you, they're the same feel. He feels so light. He feels so... what do you call this? Thin. And here's another recent reviewed Transformer. We have one of my favorites, Springer. And of course, let's bring in the big guy himself. Let's try to change the view right there. We have Ultra Magnus. And it's but one of my favorite things to put aside and do a review or like size comparison review. We have Jinbao Optimus Prime. Now, if we at one of our recently transformed and reviewed figures, you would see that Grimlock is towering over this guy right here. So he's just super small. There you go. So there you have it. We have Flamewalker. Final say, he is something that you would really have to think of getting. If you already have the Papa Toys, you might want to just stick with the Papa Toys. This is my first time feeling a little unimpressed with MFT's work or Mechanic Studio. It's nice in robot mode. The car mode is a little bit underwhelming because of that metallic paint. I feel kind of cheated with the thing that they can do, because they can do this with, what do you call this, with the HotRod or the HotRod mode on Flame Commander. So what's stopping them from doing that to Flamewalker? I mean, they have the engineering, they have the technology, have the materials, and they could have done so much better with this figure right here. I believe he is extra small too. That's one of the things that I don't like about it. And he is pretty pricey for a 1,500 Legends class figure. Just add another 500 pesos and you're gonna have this fella right here. So it's really up to you. I would keep him most likely in his robot mode and have him transform like this, so that there would be a size scale comparison with the rest of the Transformers coming out from MFT. And if you like Legends class figures, then yeah, I would recommend it, but he's not really my first go-to guy. So there you go. If I would rate him, he would be a I guess this is the first time I'm giving that, he would be a solid 7. There you go. Like, that is pretty much it for me. I mean, he is HotRod. He is something that you want in your collection, but that's not really the first thing that I would recommend. I would probably go with this, you know, the Papa Toys. Other than that, that's pretty much it for my take on Flamewalker. Now, if you like the review, do not forget to subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell notification, be one of our subscribers. We really appreciate it. We got a lot of new subscribers, and we really thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. And remember, till all are one, peace out, rock and roll.